The Asian American movement of the 1960s and early 1970s had many goals, some of them being demands for things like more faculty and students of color, an end to the Vietnam War, an end to police brutality, and an end to the exploitation of Asian workers. They also developed community programs and aimed to break the stereotype of Asians being passive. Another movement that started around this time was the Black Panther Party, who we know fought for African American rights, along with doing police patrols, sickle cell testing, providing breakfast for children, and more. One thing that may not be as well known is that these two movements were quite connected and influenced each other. But how and to what extent could these separate movements influence each other? One of the organizations of the Asian American movement who were most influenced by the Black Panther Party are the Red Guard, which was a communist organization named after the unit made by Mao Zedong. They were inspired by the Black Panthers and used their resistance to racial and class oppression as an example for their organization. Founded in 1969, they had many projects in San Francisco's Chinatown that were similar to and can very much be inspired by the Black Panther Party, as they did things to improve health, such as preventing the closing of tuberculosis testing centers and breakfast for children programs where they fed black kids along with kids of all ethnicities. The Red Guard thought of themselves as the Chinese American version of the Black Panther Party. However, Alex Hing, a prominent leader and co founder of the Red Guard, that held the title of Minister of Information once stated that we tried the model ourselves after the Panthers. When it didn't work, we gave it our own characteristics. The Red Guards were appealing to many young people and had up to 200 young members. Another prominent organization of the Asian American movement would be the Yellow Brotherhood, which was a Los Angeles organization that was mainly composed of former gang members, ex-convicts, and ex-servicemen who were a generation of Asians living in America that were very different from their elders. While the elders would seek to stop racism through assimilation, the Yellow Brotherhood rejected their apologetic and compliant attitude and embraced the Black Panther Party's confrontational methods. The Black Panther Party had heavy influence on the militant strategies and attitudes of many of the members of the Yellow Brotherhood. For example, 16-year-old Guy Carose, who joined the Seattle branch of the Black Panther Party, was heavily involved in the Black Power movement, and when he joined the Yellow Brotherhood, he used many of the Black Panther Party's ideas. However, when the FBI began its repression on the Black Panther Party, a lot of the Yellow Brotherhood's members decided to leave the organization. The Black Panther Party's activism and ideology resonated with many Asian American activists, inspiring them to make connections and collaborate on common goals. The Panthers' emphasis on self-defense, community empowerment, and resistance against systemic oppression resonated with Asian American activists who are also fighting against the same racial discrimination and seeking social justice. The Black Panther Party's advocacy for interethnic solidarity and its commitment to challenging institutional racism helped bridge the gap between African American and Asian American communities, fostering a sense of shared struggle and shared destiny. The Black Panther Party's influence encouraged Asian American activists to join forces with other minority groups, recognize the interconnections of their struggles, and work together toward achieving equality and justice for all marginalized communities.